yard haunt update. So today we've only added one thing. I didn't really get a chance to get out here and do anything I wanted to do. Still haven't got my fencing. I've got a lot on my plate this week. It's going to be an extremely busy week for me, so I don't have much spare time. I'll just walk you around the yard, show you what we have. Same stuff as usual. Nothing has really changed. Got this guy on. I'm really liking how the porch flame light is looking, especially with the purple and the blue and the red and the green lights. It's kind of like, looks kind of neat. But we still have the Plague Doctor and Michael Myers up here. I don't, however, have his little LED spotlight on tonight. It's like 10 o'clock and I'm not going to worry about it at this point. Still got Miserable Marie. Can't forget about the skeleton I still have back here. He looks pretty cool with some green light hitting him. Looks like he's got like a bunch of moss growing on him. And kind of fitting considering he's in that huge planter. We got Miserable Marie and that Groundbreaker. I'm gonna try and get some Groundbreakers out tomorrow. So that's gonna be my goal. Still got the Gravedigger out. I need to get his adapter and I want to plug him in so he will actually go off when cars go by, hopefully. On the Wolf, I had him on and he's like non-stop going off, like the slightest breeze sets him off, so I turned him back off. We still got the Grim Reaper and the Headless Horseman. Got our tombstones. I'm still trying to figure out which tombstones I want to put out here, and I want to add some more stuff, but I really need this fencing first before I put any more stuff out, especially all the big stuff. But I've got, quite a few big items out here, so we're gonna keep chipping away. And obviously, I said I want to fill some of these weird voids, like put another tombstone between those two right there. I still haven't moved these witches yet, but whatever, they look all right there, I guess. I'll get to it eventually. I was trying to get as much of this stuff done as early as I possibly could, so that once haunt season starts and I start working the pro haunt, that I don't have to worry about so much. Get out here and give you a view from the road. Same as usual. I still need to figure out some kind of light up there. I was honestly thinking about getting some Atmos FX, and I have a projector, and I was thinking I could get some kind of screen up there on the roof and project something up there. I think that would like really kick the front of the house off. But as you can see here, I got some new orange lights. These ones are LED, a little bit different than I had last year, but they actually match the purple LEDs, so I'm not mad at those. They look fine. Lights it up just enough. I still need to get my corn on there. Haven't done that yet. That's still laying right here. And I also ordered some army netting to throw on this banister here, so it hides the porch a little bit at night and during the day too, so you don't just see these bars all lit up so well and the bottom lattice down there. So I ordered some stuff there. Usually I put corn, but I don't think I'm gonna go as hard with the corn this year, just because that is a absolute pain in the ass to put up, and it'll kind of fit in with the greenery here and the green light. So I bought enough. I should have enough to do this banister and that side. And we still have our kind of Blair Witch project going on here. I need to make a few more things. I want to do a lot more stuff with these sticks rather than corn this year, so I'm going to incorporate corn and these sticks. I don't know, I think it's creepy as hell. That's it as far as my setup for today. Hopefully the next few days I can get some more stuff out here and get some little bit better videos going here. I know I've kind of jumped the gun and added 3 or 4 things in a night rather than, slowly pacing it out, but I'm just trying to get as much done as I possibly can, and before I'm not able to do this. But on another note, my neighbor has put some more stuff out, so we're gonna bounce down there and check out what they have. They don't have any of their lights on, but the street lights around them light it up pretty good, so we're gonna jump down there and check it out. So here we are, down here at the neighbors. They have the Inferno Reaper from last year at Home Depot. They don't have everything fully set up yet. They've been chipping away at it. I'm genuinely curious to see how this guy does in the wind this season. But they don't have anything plugged in yet. They don't even have any of their lights up yet. I don't know, I feel like I've extremely jumped the gun because they're usually set up far before I am. But I started on the first and went hard setting up. And like I said, trying to get everything set up before I have to work the pro haunt, because now I know what to expect. But here they got the old Jack in the Box. They got Johnny Punk. They got Sitting Scarecrow. Back there on the straw bale is Jack Straw. And like I said, you can't see anything yet because they don't have lights on. But back there on the porch is a couple witches. Experimental Eddie. No, I know theirs is broke. I think he still moves when he does work. I think he moves a little bit. Last year he was struggling. And they got some witches up there on the porch. You got a jumping spider right there. They have the Home Depot's Gravedigger from, I think, the first year this came out. This is what inspired me to buy mine. I just loved it. And I like the hair on this one a little bit better than mine. But this one's all beat up. His latex in his mouth is just trashed. I don't know if you can see it at all, but it's all cracked. They have their cemetery set up though. I noticed that today when I drove by. So they got a lot of goodies. They got Freddy Krueger. They got this Reaper over here. And they have like some pumpkin guy. They have a werewolf back there. Then they got Jason Voorhees. Same headless horseman that I have. And then back there, this is gonna be like their main deal, is the headless horseman riding the horse. And they have a carriage with some skeletons on it. So I'm sure they'll have that lit up really well. And I also heard that they're blocking off this driveway this year. They're adding some larger than life things. I don't know if they're gonna add it here or what, but they've left a massive gap, and me and them are actually talking. We talk. We were texting today, and both of our orders on the 12-foot witch have shipped. So we were talking to each other about that, because we knew we both ordered one and neither one of us have seen them. And they finally said they shipped, so we should both have our witches here soon. But they're still setting up. They're chomping at the bit, trying to get her all set up. But their setup is totally different than mine. They use all white lights. Everything you see here is illuminated with white lighting, so it's all extremely well lit. I love how they do it, but it looks really like a kind of like a store display, but it looks really cool. So we each have our own styles. I like using all the colors and make it kind of creepy, give it a creepy vibe with all the colors, and they just like to light everything up, which still is awesome. And I love that I have a neighbor that decorates Halloween as much as I do. And really, they're kind of the ones that got me back into it. Because if it wasn't for their setup, my kid would have never told me, "Dad, we need to make our house cooler than theirs." And that's been my mission for like the last 4 years. Just try to make our house extremely cool like this one. But I just love their whole house in general. They have a massive yard to do all this. They have the trees to be able to use. They have this old wrought iron fencing. It's just really cool. I love it. And it's just really cool that, like I said, I had neighbors that care about Halloween as much as I do. So that is going to do it for today's update. I appreciate all you guys. Thank you for watching. And I will catch you guys tomorrow.